Zen is an alien, PSG returns to Rocket League, and Rizzo gets kicked off of his own team. My name is Anton and you're watching This Week on Rocket League. This is of course the series where we take a look at all the crazy and stupid things that this game has had to offer during the past 7 days, and somehow this game never fails to surprise me. But now, let's check out what's been happening this week. To celebrate the International Star Wars Day on May 4th, Psyonix collaborated with Lucasfilms to bring a new Star Wars bundle to the game. Players can now purchase various Star Wars droid-themed items, such as decals for everyone's favorite droids, R2-D2 and C-3PO. Then there's also R2-D2 Lite, and... you know, that didn't really help. Oh yeah, that one. You can also get a new player anthem and a droid player title. Now your teammates can't call you a bot anymore. There's also a free R2-D2 player banner available in the item store until May 16th. See? You learn useful stuff on this show. But moving on to esports, the open and closed qualifiers for North America were happening this past weekend. The team of Rizzo, Turbo, Pulsa, and AlphaCap, creatively named Turbo's Cheeks, was of course one of the teams competing for a regional spot, and they actually did pretty well. They even beat Quantum, from which Lunar and Wanda Mike were getting flamed a couple months back for saying they were gonna move to SSA on vacation, which they were gonna pay for with the winnings from the SSA tournaments, and now they just got beat by a bunch of grandpas. The streets of Cape Town must have gone crazy. Turbo's Cheeks then got clapped. No, I can't say that with a straight face. Their amazing run then came to an end after just falling short of a reverse sweep against Below Zero in the lower bracket. Rizzo of course promised to come back even stronger. However, it looks like we won't be seeing Rizzo again. And now, I'm excited to announce that Rizzo will be moving to Europe for the next season. The qualifiers for the Gamers 8 2023 tournament also happened this past weekend, with the top 4 from both North America and Europe qualifying for the main event in Riyadh in August, with a prize pool of $2 million. Over in North America, Version 1 won the qualifier tournament after sweeping Koi in the finals. I guess they just need a little bit of motivation to perform, you know, like $2 million. Others who qualified for the main event were of course Koi, and then G2 who placed 3rd, and Optic who placed 4th. Spacetation and Complexity on the other hand didn't manage to qualify after getting whooped in the lower bracket quarterfinals. Over in Europe, everyone was shocked after surprisingly Team Vitality won the tournament. Just give Zen the $2 million already. Yes, the whole prize pool. He even hit this against Dorito in the match against G1.
So Zen has met his match so far, still can't carry it through, as Dorito holds on. Now trying to get this above. Zen doesn't get the tip he was hoping for, but the pinch off the wall goes all the way down. Are you serious?
Okay. All right.
My guy is gonna be Scrooge McDuck swimming in all his money in a couple months. Other teams that managed to qualify for the main event included Monkeys. I kinda hope they don't get signed, just so there's a team called Monkeys at the biggest esports tournament in the world. Raziers is returning to Gamers 8 after gaining popularity at the last year's tournament due to his top 8 run with Heat. Oxygen also made the main event after getting absolutely battered in the upper and lower bracket finals. And finally, made the main event after a top 4 placement. That's a real professional team right there. Teams that didn't qualify, however, included teams like BDS, who didn't even win a series, G1, who got a reverse sweep in their first match and then didn't win a game again, and German Amigos, who were finally signed by an org. PSG and Tundra announced a merger between the two orgs earlier this week on Twitter. They also teased a new roster, who everyone already knew was German Amigos. So a couple of days later they announced the signing, and I just gotta say it's great to have PSG back in the RLCS. To spend 1.4 billion on all the best players, never win the Champions League, boo all their best players, and then suspend their own best player despite being only 5 points ahead in the title race. Now we just need FC Barcelona to come back so they can go bankrupt after paying $2 million to the RLCS referees company, and Manchester United so they can finally give Harry Maguire a starting position. But moving on to some breaking roster news, as the former Big Goose legend Scout has brought back the team as Small Duck. I like the idea, but it needs more laser eyes. Violent Panda announced that he will be the new coach for Dignitas moving forward this week ahead of the first North American regional, though he might as well start playing for the team himself after absolutely whooping Sen in a 2v2. Yeah, maybe he should have. And lastly, it looks like the Game 5 map for Best of 7 series in the RLCS is getting replaced from Wasteland Night to Deadeye Canyon Oasis. And by the looks of it, it has been received like a jar of Marmite by the community. Everyone either hates this change or absolutely loves it. I personally think that they should have changed every map into the comic Neo Tokyo, including Champions Field. But as always, I'd like to hear what you think. Is this a good or a bad change, or do you not care? But now it's time for a clip of the week in affiliation with NordVPN. Each week you guys submit your your clips to the AntonTheKicker Discord. The top 5 are then voted on by the members and have a chance at winning 1000 credits. So if you want to submit your own clips or influence who makes the top 5 for one of these videos, you can do so on my Discord server. Link in the description. Congrats to KJ for winning last week's contest with this. And before we reveal the top 5, let's look at some honorable mentions. Tarin hit the ceiling reset pogo air dribble in a 1v1 match. Dakri hit a double reset air dribble in a 2v2. Umi hit this crazy flick in a 1v1. Zilla hit this insane flip reset ground pinch on his opponent in a 1v1. Ari connected with his teammate to score this redirect in a 2v2. And before we reveal the top 5, Schoofs hit this quadruple reset on his opponent in a 1v1. But now it's time to reveal the top 5. Like mentioned before, these were voted by the Discord members. Flo styled on his 1v1 opponent with this musty flick. Skyhawk destroyed his opponents with this clean flip cancel fake in a competitive Champ 1 2v2 match. Greazy scored this clean double reset air dribble in a 2v2. Nathann scored this wall redirect against players who definitely aren't Sneaky Narnar and AntonTheKicker. And last but not least, Yuhaki did something. What on earth was that? And that's the top 5. As always, there will be a YouTube poll on the channel. The person with the most votes after 24 hours wins 1000 credits. NordVPN gives you access to over 5400 servers across 60 different countries around the world. Can't watch your favorite Netflix show in your current location? Well, it only takes one click to change that. Look, now I'm in Denmark. I myself have been using NordVPN for a while now, and I truly believe it's a great product. And that's why I've teamed up with NordVPN to get you a discount plus 1 month free on your 2-year plan. Just go to nordvpn.com/AntonTheKicker or use the link at the top of the description. A VPN is one of the essentials for any internet user these days, and using the link in the description would really help out the channel as well. But that's it for this week's episode, hope you enjoyed it. And today, we have a double header. We're gonna check out 2 countries, because I saw these comments were right next to each other, so might as well do both of them. And the first one is from Steve Watsits. Oh, Steve, do I know how to read? Steve Watsit, and he would like me to see the municipalities of New Zealand. And currently, I have 31.2 thousand subscribers, which in New Zealand would land us between Paraparaumu and Gisborne. So apparently, Paraparaumu is over here. This place, we beat this place. Look at these guys. We beat you. And then this here is Gisborne. We were losing to these guys. Look, they have a vape store and a seal. And then Gustav Hansson wanted us to check out Denmark. If we go to Denmark, we are above how are you supposed to say that? We're above Holbæk, and just below Hillerød. Hillerød. This here is Hillerød. This here is Hillary. And they don't have a seal, so they're automatically way less cool. They have whatever this is. But if you made it this far into the video, please consider clicking the like button. It would always help out a ton. Become a member, I offer a good price. It's 99 cents a month. Follow me on Twitter and on Instagram. I'll see you guys later. Bye. And shout out to Gerardo Daniel Rodriguez Gonzalez and Stock.